Want candy now?
What is going on, everybody? Nasdorachi here, coming at you today with another episode for Dragon Ball Legends, and overnight we had some maintenance. It's bringing us a new banner. We actually did know about this one because about 1 or 2 days prior, they did release the teaser for the banner. It was going to be Bardock and Space Pants Frieza, or Frieza in his little space chair. So that's what we're looking at today. These are not characters from the movies. They are, since they were in a TV special, they are not classified as movie characters. However, One-Hand Spirit Bomb Goku is returning on the banner, which is absolutely amazing because he's the only character off the Turles banner that I missed. So I am very happy that he's coming back. And as well, we have Gohan and Krillin, I believe, right? Yeah, so Krillin and Gohan are still active on other banners, but they're here on this one as recycled units as well. I honestly would have loved to see Broly, but I can understand they're preserving his rarity for, I don't know, however long. Also, it is to be noted that the Final Form Frieza banner returned as well. Now, for me, this banner is just going to be a banner for daily summons, as you can see me doing right now. I already have all the units on this banner, but I sure won't complain with getting a dupe for 20 crystals. So, man, if that hopefully that doesn't happen right now. I see we're getting Super Saiyan here, and we're beating the crap out of Frieza here. Only blue text, though. I know it sounds weird saying I don't want a sparking here, but I kind of want to save all my luck for the new banner. So it blew up in the middle, so EX unit. Oh no, it transformed! Oh no!
No, God!
Oh no! Why?
No,
That's
God,
not good,
please,
y'all,
no,
because my
no,
Piccolo's already 6 stars,
no,
so he's in that funky range where I need a ton of him to get him to the next step. So, I singled a Piccolo on this banner. That's unfortunate. But anyway, you guys, we'll do our daily summons here across the board. Then we're going to just jump in real quick, and you know how I like to do. We like to review new cards here. So we're going to review the 2 new cards. Everything else we've already covered before in old videos. So, yeah, we don't need to recover any of that. Let's do the daily here real quick, and then we'll jump in. That is unfortunate that Piccolo showed up there. I should not have done that first like that, but it's the luck of the dice, you guys. I mean, it's sparking for 20 crystals. I'm not going to complain. Man, Goku, get beat up. Hopefully it doesn't affect the multi-summons that I have available. So as well in the comments, let me know what you guys' pulls are. Are you making pulls on this banner? Are you not making pulls on this banner? I would definitely recommend at least a couple. Bardock is really good, and Frieza is actually quite good as well. His red card negates all damage from yellow cards, as in he'll just charge right through them. That's unique to only him. Nobody else can do that. And similarly, his blue card invalidates most other characters' blue cards. So if you're doing his super arts, it will negate their attack and go right through it. There'll be no clash like what we're kind of used to already. So before we break into the multi-summons here, let's review these new cards real quick. The Bardock card art is phenomenal. He's got a lot of health here, although these are now the 1500, level 1500 max stats we're looking at. So he's pushing almost 700k HP. Definitely he's strike attack based there, 58,000 strike attack. Comparatively speaking, I haven't looked at what all the other characters' max tallies are, but we have to assume that Bardock is going to have a relatively high strike attack. That is his specialty here as a green melee type. He's going to fit in really good on my green team as well. And he's going to go great on your full-blooded Saiyans team also. They are kind of lacking a little bit of strike damage. Broly pulls a lot of weight, a lot of extra weight as well, but we definitely like to see more strike art Saiyans. Super Saiyan Vegeta is another good one. We have 2 red cards that he's bringing with him here, which is perfect. No more of that melee character bringing 2 yellow cards, so we'd like to see that. And his only tag is going to be full-blooded Saiyans. So moving over to the arts, we got Impact Strike, Impact Blast, absolutely nothing new there. Final Spirit Cannon deals major explode damage and 20% to own special move arts for 15 seconds. So that means you're going to have to do another blue card within 15 seconds to see the benefit of this buff. if you're able to use a main ability on another character to pull another blue card and switch right back to him, that would be the quickest way to take advantage of this. Otherwise, you're just going to have to deal with the luck of the draw and hope that you get another blue card within that 15 seconds, which honestly, probably that's the biggest weakness of this special move arts here. That it's kind of conditional if you get another blue card sometimes. Green card, plus 50 to key recovery and cancel attribute downgrades. So this is not to be confused with bleed or paralyze or any type of like physical stun or debuff. All it's going to do is cancel out anything that's directly associated to his stats. So when another character, for example, uses an ability that lowers an enemy's strike arts, or lowers their blast arts, or lowers their blast or strike defense, this will cancel that. That's what attribute downgrades are, just direct stat changes. To his abilities here, main ability, this is amazing right here, you guys. Just like Broly throws a character out when he uses his green card, Bardock's main ability will freeze swapping. So unfortunately, since it's not on a green card, you can only do it this one time, but switch restriction for 10 seconds and 40% to strike damage. So an amazing buff, and basically what you're going to want to do is swap into Bardock, immediately use this on a type disadvantage, and then they won't be able to swap out. Then you can just combo the crap out of them, or do a Rising Rush, a blue card, whatever you need to do to just really take advantage of the fact that they're locked into a type disadvantage. That is the goal of this main ability here. Z ability, 24% to tag Saiyan-based strike attack during battle. Again, he's a great character to throw onto your Mono Saiyans type team. And he's not going to fit in super well in this regard to my Mono Green team. He'll be selfish in that regard, and he'll take the benefits that Turles and Piccolo are throwing out to green type. EX Yamcha is a great green team buffer. So I don't know if I'm actually going to replace Cooler with Bardock on that team or not, or if I'll just keep Bardock to my Saiyans only team builds. That's kind of the two options you have right now with him. Saiyan Trader, unique ability, 30% to strike damage inflicted when 2 allies are downed, 35% to strike damage inflicted for each downed enemy for 20 timer counts. So basically how this is going to work is when you're looking at characters like the Heart Virus Goku or the Red Super Saiyan Vegeta, they are going to be your point characters. You're always going to want to lead with them because all their benefits happen towards the beginning of the battle. Bardock, the exact opposite. He is your anchor character. He gets the most benefit when your other teammates are both dead. That's when he'll see the strike damage buff here. If you wait and use his main ability when you're in this situation, which might not be really advantageous, but if you wait, you will get that 70% buff to your strike damage. So he will be overwhelmingly powerful in that situation. And every time an enemy is killed, he gets an additional 35% to strike damage under that situation as well, but only for 20 seconds. So ideally, he'll be the last character on your team. You kill one of the enemy characters, maybe they get forced into type disadvantage, so you use your main ability. Then you're looking at over 100% strike damage buff, 65 plus 40, so 105% strike damage buff you're looking at. Similarly to Gohan, it's very stackable buffs here, which is honestly really, really good. And then a second unique ability here, 20% to key recovery when tagged Saiyan is a battle member. So again, he will shine on your Mono Saiyan type teams. So that's Bardock here. He is, again, a really good melee type card, and his card art is right up there with Krillin for me. He's got that certain art style where he's in the middle of a beast attack and the silhouette of another character is in the background. So that looks really cool. Even the stars and stuff around that. Everything looks awesome about this. And he's not wearing his scouter, but who cares? Next up here we have Frieza with his pointy finger about ready to blow up Planet Vegeta. We're going to check him out real quick here as well. Now this is the special move right here that will negate other special moves. So if you're launching this and they try and shoot a Kamehameha at you, or Bardock, how he's got his, that spirit cannon, this is going to just eat right through that and plow into the enemy anyway. And characters like Pikkon are going to be really screwed when that hits him, because there's no way his dash kick is going to fly through this energy ball. So Frieza here coming out with significantly less health than Bardock. So there's going to be much more concern with making sure Frieza doesn't get beat up too heavily, where Bardock is much more a brawler type character and looks like he can take a few punches. The strike attack significantly lower than blast attack. I believe Bardock had 58,000 on his strike attack, So even Frieza's favored stat here, the blast attack, he's a range type, is 54,000. So almost 4,000 less than Bardocks' top stat. So his offensive power is not going to be as significant, but he's going to have more technical moves here that are going to add value, like his negation of red cards. He can, again, fly right through them. He's a range type. He's bringing at least one yellow card, and he's contributing one red. That's honestly not that bad, and he's a Frieza Force and a Transforming Warrior here. So he shares a lot of Transforming Warrior with the other Friezas, even though they don't synergize very well together. And he's got that Frieza Force tag, which is a little bit more functional. Strike attack is Pierce. That means it will negate a certain amount of defense stat. I'm not sure exactly how much, but that's different from the normal impact we're seeing, like on his blast attack here. So his strike attacks not only will fly through the yellow cards, but they do pierce damage as well, which is quite interesting. The Supernova blue card deals major explode damage, 25% to own special move arts power for 10 timer counts. Cannot be nullified by most other special moves. So, very similar to Bardock, he buffs the damage of his own special moves, but for less time. Now, it's not quite as unfortunate as it is for Bardock for Frieza, because he does have a main ability that will summon another blue card. So you will be able to manually take good usage of this power-up here, whereas Bardock is kind of left hanging with chance. Now, if you're running both of them, I don't think you'd want to use this with Frieza and then switch back and use it on Bardock. I mean, you might as well just use it with Frieza. That's my opinion on that. So, Telekinesis here, -5 to own special move arts cost for 15 timer counts, and it immobilizes the enemy. So very similar to other Frieza's green card, he will have that kind of stun. It's also kind of similar to the Solar Flare. We've seen stuff like this before, especially on Frieza already. But it's cool that it debuffs the cost of his own blue cards. So you can kind of use the green card into a blue card, into a main ability, into a blue card. That would kind of be the most powerful thing I could think of, as long as you're able to prevent the enemy from vanishing out of the way. So Frieza's pretty good here. Definitely wouldn't mind having Space Pants Frieza here. Nefarious Gambit. Draw the blue card, and 50% to own special move arts power for 10 timer counts. So to reevaluate what I just said, you'd want to use the green card, have a blue card in your hand already, use the main ability, and then use both blue cards, because you'll have 50% damage buff to then both of those blue cards, which is actually really awesome. So you can tell Frieza is a nuker here. He is going for the nuke with all the blue card power he can possibly muster. And this is a fairly new setup for the game. It's kind of fresh on a character that we're seeing all these new mechanics. So I'm definitely thrilled with not only the devs, but this card here, this unit, and Bardock too. And then hopefully we can pick up the one-hand Goku also. Z ability, 24% to element blue base, strike, attack, and defense. So he's a great bench unit on teams that include Broly or Krillin, or any kind of blue-blue-purple team setup. He's a great bench character for that, and he's great on the active roster as well. Of course, he's got anti-Saiyan, blast attack up, 40% to blast damage against the Saiyan tag. That is astoundingly good. He's already a blast-type character, so a lot of people run Saiyans and Saiyan-based teams, so that is amazing right there. Let's see that we've covered pretty much everything now. We're at the 14 minutes, which is much shorter than my last Benner review. We've already covered all these other units. So let's make a few summons here. Let's see what happens. Before I jump in, I want to wish you guys all amazing luck. I hope you guys get all the new units, anything you may not have had from prior, because there's some recycled units here. And yeah, with that, let's jump in and do the first out of maybe 4 summons. Hopefully we don't have to burn all 4 of them, but wow. That single summon might have kind of thrown a wrench in the mix, getting Piccolo like we did there. Yeah, blue text only. We did get Super Saiyan, so that's at least one good sign there. And, oof, this could be all EX units here. I'm not sure if there even are. I'm sure there's probably an EX Bardock. I didn't cover him because they're not in that featured list. So, pray for not Chaozu. Lord have mercy. Hate Chaozu. Sick of Chaozu and Tan. Ooh, that's actually quite good. I didn't actually mind getting that because I use him as a bench character on my green-yellow team. So that was a doo-doo summon there. The EX Turles made it not completely worthless, but yeah. Because he's an EX unit, you don't get as many points, so that's not leveling him up. Alright, so number 2. Let's jump in with another one here. Would really love to see Bardock or Frieza. I know that Diamante... Wow, no pods, no nothing. I know that Diamante went 12k summons and only got Frieza, Krillin, and Gohan, I believe. So, this might not end well. Well, we got red text, but that's the only good sign we've seen so far here. Blown up in the middle again.
That's terrible.
Awful sign. Damn, we've been cursed by Piccolo. The last banner with the androids on it was really generous to me, so I could see this going poorly here today. Ugh. Dang it, Jim.
Keep saying that. Are you a doctor?
I don't know who Jim is, but he's a doctor, not a scientist. Oh, okay. A new Dragon Ball Super card. We got Extreme Kaba. Quite interesting. It sucks that that's the only reasonable card on the banner, but it pushes us into the Get 70 Characters mission. Hopefully you guys' summons are going much better than mine are so far. Again, I really feel like we were cursed by that Sparking Piccolo on the daily. It was a bad omen. Whoa, Dragon Ball animation. Maybe I reversed my bad omen with a bad omen luck. Yeah, beat up Frieza. Kick his ass, Seabass. Red text with the Dragon Balls. Come on, kill Frieza. Kill him. Kill him! No, don't get killed. Oh, we got Dragon Balls and Vegeta, y'all. Please be a multiple sparking summon. I don't think I've gotten a multiple sparking summon in quite a long time. Frieza just got absolutely pwned right there. And we're starting off strong with a Hero Ginyu here. Final Form Frost. An EX unit. Another Kaba. Okay. 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 Dang, we're only gonna get like one sparking. It's gonna be at the very end here. What is it? Gohan! That's horse manure! My Gohan is already well off already as it is. Like, I don't even think he leveled up from that. Dang it, man. Dang it. Piccolo, why you do me like that? Alright, we only have one summon left, so we're going to have to burn through all of them to hopefully see something new. The Dragon Balls did not grant my wish. Saw a reasonable amount of pods there. Don't you feel depressed when a banner comes out with new stuff on it and you don't see any of it? It's a sad, sad day. And it blew up in the middle. More sadness. Another EX Vegeta. Alright, I use him on my green, yellow team. Another EX Turles, okay. Another EX Vegeta. I think it's going to be all EXs, you guys. Dang it, Chaozu. Well, we burned up all of my crystals, you guys, and we did not get anything new. Quite depressing. Very depressing indeed. Although those were all free-to-play crystals, so nothing spent, nothing lost, I guess, in the long run. I may revisit with a gift card. I don't know. I don't have too much money, but I have a gift card to a grocery store. So maybe I'll revisit this banner. Hopefully I'll get lucky on some daily summons. Hopefully you guys get lucky as well. Looks like we're hitting right around the 20-minute mark. So again, I hope you guys had much better luck than I did on this banner. Coming out only with the Sparking Gohan duplicate here. Let me know what you got down below in the comments, and hopefully I'll be seeing you again soon. If you're new here, I'd love to see you again on future videos, so consider subscribing, and if you enjoy the videos, a thumbs up always helps me out, but no worries if you are not the like giver type of person. I will see you again, maybe with a revisit on this banner, or some PvP stuff, or anything else, I don't know, something. I'll be here again soon to see you guys in the future, so until then, peace out, and have a good one, y'all. Later.